Hey everyone, I'm Trevor, and today we're at Disneyland to give you a July construction update. So let's get going. Beginning here with Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln on Main Street, we don't have any new additional updates on the actual progress of the attraction. But you may notice that in the past, we've actually been able to walk through these doors and go in and check out the gallery, and that is also on the refurb calendar now, so you can't access that just at this moment. The refurb calendar does go out to about August 5th or 6th right about now. 6 weeks from the time that I am filming this, which is Sunday, June 23rd. And yeah, unfortunately no news when Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln's gonna open back up. Absolutely gorgeous day at Disneyland. June gloom has been nowhere around, nowhere in sight the last couple of days, weeks, whatever, as we've been coming to Disneyland. It's also leading to warmer temperatures, high of 92 degrees today. You might have seen me wearing my neck fan that I first showcased on our Walt Disney World vlogs. I'm not using it at the moment, just around my neck, but it's a really nice feature. If you want to pick that up before you come on your Disneyland vacation, I highly recommend it. Scrim is still up over here by the Silhouette Studio. Once again, that doesn't really affect your enjoyment of the gift shops in that area, just letting you know that it's still here. Here in the hub, just to the left of the castle, if you're facing the castle, you are going to find the Royal Theater. Here they have the Tangled and Beauty and the Beast shows. Welcome to the theater, the famous Royal Theater. I'm Mr. Smythe, and I'm Mr. Jones. And so one thing that we want to talk about here is that they don't have show times listed. But that doesn't mean that shows aren't still going on. However, they have a modified schedule now. So it used to be that they would have shows going on here every single day of the week. And right now they are down to just 4 showings: Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Tuesday through Thursday, there are no shows here at the Royal Theater. If you were hoping to see Tangled or Beauty and the Beast during the week, that is a new change. Within the last month or so, there has actually been a lot of modified show times around the park. Aside from the Royal Theater, one of the other major places that have been affected is over in Disney California Adventure at Avengers Campus, where they do all the different type of Avengers Assemble, Warriors of Wakanda, the Spider-Man stunt show, that sort of thing. All of those are on modified schedules as well. They're not the same as the Royal Theater, so the best thing that I can tell you to do without getting into too fine of details that may change also from week to week is to just look up the calendar, the hours when you are planning to arrive. Again, the refurb calendar online has the same sort of event show schedule as well. And you can see that up to 6 weeks out. So check the time that you're going to be coming and see what show times are available. You can also find all of this information in the Disneyland app. Just pull it up, open up the entertainment tab on the map, and click on the bubbles. It'll give you show times for everything that you're looking for. Oh, I think they're making a Mickey Mouse over here. We'll have to come back and see it when it's complete. Of course, the big news and the main thing that we want to report in today's video is that Haunted Mansion has a reopening date, or at least a partially modified reopening date, and we want to talk about the details of what's going on here at Haunted Mansion. So, of course, the official announcement that we heard is that it has been confirmed Haunted Mansion will reopen as Haunted Mansion Holiday in a time for the Halloween season beginning on August 23rd. Now, the rumor is that that's not a hard and fast date, and it might actually open earlier. So what has been confirmed is that it will be open by Friday, August 23rd. But a lot of people speculate and theorize that this could see an earlier opening date. But along with that announcement comes some caveats, some rules, some exceptions, not the least of these being virtual queue. Now, to understand why there is going to be a virtual queue, it helps to understand what's going on here at the Haunted Mansion. So, you know that they are refurbing the entire queue area here, which includes this area. They are going to be adding in a gift shop over here at this direction. And they're also modifying way down at the far end, the garden area in front of Tiana's. And so all of that is going on here at the Haunted Mansion. What they are doing is expediting the construction of the queue area here immediately in front of the mansion. Now, most of the construction is actually happening over here on this side of the mansion where the bulk of the queue is. However, they're just gonna work it on the front area here, and they're gonna open this up. And because of that, there's not a whole lot of queue space immediately in front of the mansion, but you can walk straight up to the doors and then into the attraction from here. So they're going to have a virtual queue because the queue space is not going to be large enough to handle the regular crowds of Haunted Mansion. All of this space over here is going to continue under construction during the modified opening. And that means that this whole area is not going to be like completely open. It's not going to be back to the way it was or better than it was. The modified queue is not going to be open yet. The upgraded queue, I should say. What we're going to have is just in front of the mansion. That's why we're going to have a virtual queue. We have no visible progress over here on this side of Haunted Mansion as far as the Memento Mori shop goes, which leads me to believe that they might actually have a modified exit as well. I'm not quite sure. My guess is that the exit crypt over there will still be open, but that it'll push people this way, and there will still be a construction wall on this side of the mansion as they continue to get the Memento Mori shop established. Unless, of course, over the next month, they can get that store built. It's entirely possible. Actually, they have 2 months. They have 2 months to get that Memento Mori store. 2 months as of today, if August 23rd is the opening date. While the attraction has this modified opening, the virtual queue will be the only way to ride. There will be no standby line. There will be no fast pass / lightning lane line. Pirates of the Caribbean will continue to maintain its lightning lane. That's the replacement for Haunted Mansion's lightning lane whenever Haunted Mansion closed. And there's been no news about changing of any sort of lightning lanes throughout the park. This is going to be on virtual queue only. Those of you who have been looking forward to the return of Haunted Mansion, the original attraction, will have to wait until January 2025. It's also helpful to remind you that beginning on July 8th, Critter Country will be closed, and we're going to walk through what this is going to potentially look like here, again, just outside the Haunted Mansion, what the modifications are going to appear like. So we do have the Harbor Galley here off to the right. This will remain open during the Critter Country closure. What is most likely to happen is right beyond Harbor Galley here, the construction wall will extend out and block this entire path. It may even encompass the Memento Mori store area if they are still working on that store. Otherwise, it'll be up here at the brown wall. It'll literally just cut straight across here. It'll block this entire bridge. You will not be able to come back this way. Nothing back here will be accessible. You won't be able to get to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge through this path beginning on July 8th. The Davy Crockett Explorer canoes will be closed. Hungry Bear Restaurant will be closed. Everything back here that is already currently closed will continue to be closed as well. Right now, here is the entrance to Hungry Bear Restaurant as it currently stands. And if you wanted to get to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, you would come down this walkway. And this walkway will also be closed. I don't know exactly where the construction wall is going to be completely blocking it off, but if I had to guess, they'll probably put it at the bridge down here. Just past the back end here of Hungry Bear Restaurant, there is this bridge that the Disneyland Railroad uses to cross over the path. If I had to guess, the construction wall barrier will be right here under the bridge. This is also the like the transition point. You can see the ground changes. When the ground changes, that's like a transition from one land to the next. You can also notice that the lampposts change from that style of lamppost to this style of lamppost. And so we do have a transition here at this point. My guess is that is, like I said, right back here at the changeover. That is going to be where they put the new construction wall that will block off the entrance to Critter Country. Surprise, surprise, the Rise of the Resistance is closed this morning. It's actually 8:52 in the morning. That's a little late for them. They either opened earlier and it broke already, which it does happen, or it just never opened this morning. And if that is the case, 8:50, if you came over here for rope drop, you would have been disappointed. Up here by It's a Small World is a strange item of note for the refurb calendar. The popcorn cart near the Fantasyland Theater is closed. That's a big construction wall for closing the popcorn cart just leads me to believe that maybe they have some other construction they need to do in this area, and the popcorn cart is an unexpected casualty or unavoidable casualty of this construction. Not sure if anyone cares, but that popcorn cart will reopen on Friday, July 12th. And while we were up here in Toontown, we are gonna hop on the train so that we can get a better look at the Critter Country construction. Here is a look at that construction and what it currently looks like. I only got the one side. I didn't want to ride the train twice today to get the other side, but hopefully you can enjoy this sneak peek. Now I'm here a little early today because we're actually not going to be here all that long. We're headed up to Yosemite. Just thought I'd pop in for a construction update. And Disney California Adventure is not open for hopping at the moment. Thankfully, there's actually not a lot to report over at DCA. The only thing is about Redwood Creek Challenge Trail. And unfortunately, the Redwood Creek Challenge Trail got delayed. We originally announced, I think, that it was going to be opening in June. It got pushed back to July 23rd, and I am not holding my breath that it is actually going to open on July 23rd. It very well could get pushed back again. Yeah, I guess we can hope. This video is not over though. We still are going to pop into downtown Disney and update you on a few things if you missed my recent crowd video. As you are walking around downtown Disney, you will see trash cans like this that are on elevated platforms. And I saw that for the very first time last week and I didn't know what it was. After a little bit of research, I discovered that these boxes are covering up holes where previous lamp posts used to be. So they have removed those lamp posts. And I don't know if they're like completely removing them or replacing them. That I did not see. But again, these boxes, rather than just have a hole there or put the trash can on top of the hole, they put this box to cover it. The lampposts that are still here, if you actually take a close look at them, they do appear to be kind of, a little in disrepair. And the first update that we wanted to mention was that the Wonderground Gallery moved over to the old California Soul location right next to Salt and Straw. Let's go ahead and pop in here real quick. A little bit smaller than the other location, but I'm glad that they were able to move it. As of today, again Sunday, June 23rd, Marceline's Confectionery is still closed as it expands over into the old dress shop location. They do have this little small kiosk out front here available with a limited offering of items that they generally would have here. And as we previously reported last month, the dress shop did move over into the old Wonderground Gallery location here next to the Disney Home Store. I'm only sharing that in case you did not see last month's video. There are no further updates here. No updates or progress here at Tortilla Joe's. The construction wall that we saw last time was only for one of those lamppost type poles where they now have a raised trash can. In fact, it was that one over there in specific, but nothing else appearing to go on here. And the final update for you is Din Tai Fung. We actually happened to be here a week ago when the first day that the walls dropped and we were able to see the new restaurant in all of its glory. A couple of days ago, we discovered that it will be soft opening on Monday, June 24th. That is tomorrow. Today is, again, Sunday. So by the time this video comes out, which should be Wednesday of this week, Din Tai Fung will already be open, soft opening again on Monday, June 24th. We will absolutely come here and check it out, but it is not going to be right away. In fact, the next time that we can make it up here is going to be Monday, July 8th. We already have plans for July 1st. And so it'll be July 8th. It'll be after that you'll see our review of it. We're not going to be first. There will be other people who will beat us. But you know what? I've kind of given up on fighting and competing for who's first and who's the quickest. We'll get around to some things here on the channel. We still haven't done Paseo and Centrico. I fully intend to at some point. But again, I'm not really into the oh man, I got to be the first one. So it'll be up, just not right away. But it does look absolutely beautiful here, and I cannot wait to eat here at Din Tai Fung. Well, that's it for our time here today, giving you a July construction update. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button on the way out. If you have questions, go ahead and drop them in the comments below. I'm always happy to answer them. Click this video to check out our crowd updates, and we will see you again next time.